Hello everyone, this is the love video for the horoscope Libra for the month of December and for whatever's left of the month of November as well. Before anything, as always, I'd like to thank all of you for being here watching my videos, liking them, and commenting on them as well. And I'll be explaining to you the decks that I will be utilizing. Here I have my regular deck that I utilize in all of my videos, the one you already know. Here I have my Lenormand cards, and then I have the Energy Oracle, and then lastly I have this new Oracle here, which is called Whispers of Love. This Oracle will give you a piece of advice at the end of the video. What is the best thing to do in order to bring love into our life? Okay, so we're going to start here. For those of you that have never seen my videos, I'll explain here. What I do is that I shuffle my deck and then 7 cards turn over and I form 3 lines. You can decide if you want line 1, 2, or 3 before I do the reading, or you can wait until I'm finished and then decide which applies most to your current reality. I also want you to know that these videos do apply to your ascendant and moon sign as well. And I do highly recommend watching those videos as well. If you're unsure what your ascendant or moon sign is, there's plenty of websites that will tell you if you know date of birth, time, and location, and a few other factors. So Libra, let's see what we have for you this month. Just need one more card for the first line. Okay, so here, Libra, what I'm seeing is the following. The Three of Wands is telling me that you, it seems, have a situation. Here I feel very clearly where there are 3 people involved, but it seems that none of the situations here are working out. I feel that one of the individuals that are involved here lives in a different country, or you're communicating via text or online. The other person lives nearby to where you are. Here I'm seeing, or what I feel, is that you don't know what to do in regards to this Tower card, to end something or to proceed. It's almost as if you are detained, trying to evaluate the situation. And this tells me here that you will need to have a conversation with someone here because you feel that, first of all, it's very complicated what's going on here. It's not positive at all because you've tried to manage this in a certain way and it's not come out correctly, or at least how you've wanted it to. And now this is telling me that you now want to be happy, you don't want to worry anymore, and truly, I believe, that this is you here, and you don't want to complicate your life anymore with situations involving complicated people, because I feel that one of the people you're dealing with is very complicated. What I believe you're going to do here, Libra, is to rewind here and make a little bit of distance, because you're not very clear on how this is going to end. And then finally, you're going to make a decision. This is a good thing. This is good because I see you here and I feel that this situation is not bringing any benefit to you in the long run. So I feel here that you're going to say, yes, I'm going to make a decision, and the decision will be based off of what's going to complicate my life the least amount and is going to benefit me the most. And that's perfect. That's exactly what you need to do. Let's see here. What's happening here is that you're someone, for those of you that this line applies to, that you are very attractive to the opposite sex. Okay, so you're someone who walks into a room and people turn around to look at you, but the problem here, when there's so much at your disposition, as is in this case here, as you see that there's a lot of fish, it could be that you end up with the worst case scenario if you don't make a decision, or you will allow a good opportunity to pass you by. Especially here, I'm seeing if you're 34 years old, or there's something with the letter K involved, or C or D, or you were born in the year 1978. That's what I'm seeing here. 1978, 76, 79. I see 82 as well, the year 82. Yeah, that's what I mostly feel here. And please, if you are in this situation, you have a lot of people that could be a potential partner for you, and there's even potentially three here. Or maybe you're speaking to three people. One is the most important here. Could be your stable relationship. Another one kind of comes and goes. And then one that's further away that maybe you've just met recently. So make a decision here, because truly what I'm seeing is that you may be left with the worst option if you don't decide soon. So we're going to take a look at a piece of advice from the Energy Oracle. Here... Oh. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing here. If you are someone who is Libra, who is with someone who's doing this to you, get out of the picture right away. Okay? If you are from any other sign and the person who is from Libra is doing this to you, get out of the relationship as well. So that's really the piece of advice here. This tells me that you need to look for this type of person, someone who is caring and protects you and loves you. This is a combination of everything. Okay, so kindness, protector, and who feels something for you. So do not allow yourself to be subjected to this type of relationship, because it will not help you by any means. So this is the way to get out here. Okay, so you see this person leaving, whether it be you or others, because this is what will come your way ultimately. This is what you need to search for. A connection with someone that involves love and kindness. Okay, so if you are deciding between two people, so guide yourself with the person that you have more of an inner connection with. Okay, so that's what we have for you in the first line. I see that you're definitely dealing with a lot of people here, Libra, going to a lot of parties and meeting others, so sometimes that does happen, but you may have a lot to choose from, but it does cause a lot more confusion for you. Okay, so let's see what we have in the second line. Okay, so this card turned over. Just need one more. Okay, so here what I feel with the High Priestess is that people of Libra are keeping a secret here. A secret that I feel that you have kept for a very long time. This is not something new. I feel an energy that... an old energy, I want to say. Something that's been there for a while. And it's making you very unhappy, because it's almost as if I see here, have started a relationship. You have your family. It's not that things are going poorly for you. So those of you that this line applies to, I see that you're in a stable relationship. You may have had children, and it's a happy family here. But here this tells me that destiny many times makes makes that secret for one reason or another come to light. I feel that you don't know how to manage this situation well, because truly, not only did you have it kept hidden here, because this talks about keeping something close to you, but you've never acted in consequence to this. You allowed time to pass and things to kind of be swept under the rug. And it was something that you assumed, that it was a bit of a loss from your past. So it happened, it was just there, and you don't want to go back and touch anything, but life brings it back to light again. That's kind of what I feel here. I see here almost the sea that takes something. You throw something into the ocean here, and you hope that the ocean will take it to the deepest parts of the ocean. But we know that instead of being left in the ocean, it brings it back to you, brings it back to the shore. And you're going to feel that, oh my God, I can't believe that this has come to light again. I'm not going to say, here what it is or isn't here, and what it is that you've held secret, each of you knows. But this comes almost to shake up certain fibers in your life that you thought were no longer alive in your life. Look at this here. This talks to me about someone who may have been a friend, a connection, a relationship, a secret between two friends that was never meant to bring to life. Something maybe you may have commented and hoped that they would never reveal. But as I've said, it seems that as a boomerang, it's coming back into your life. Or this person, for example, that you assumed had disappeared or was gone, you see that they're going to come back into your life. And you may be saying, I really hope that they don't come back into my life and speak to someone. It's something that you want to hide, and nor do you want your new family to find out about this. So, well, okay, so here this tells me that you need to look for the path towards the light. If it's something that you feel that you can share with your partner from today, then do it. If you truly trust your partner, then tell them what it is that you're feeling. You don't need to suffer alone. I don't think that it could be something so fatal that could break your relationship. And if it is, then, that may be a little different, because sometimes some people say, you always have to tell the truth. And I don't really agree with that, because there are some truths that could destroy a relationship, an important relationship. And so in this case, if you feel, because here I see that there's a lot of stability, that your partner may suffer, and there may be a problem because of something that have happened. And I'll give you an example. This happened 20 years ago. And if you comment about it today, it may affect your current relationship, then what's the benefit? We always need to evaluate if what we say brings benefit or brings more pain and suffering. Okay, so in this case, I also see that there may be children. It's already an established relationship. So as I've said, each of you knows what your reality is and what you need to do. You have to search for here your truth, not anyone else's, your own. And that's what there is for you here. So let's take a look, Libra, at the third line. So let's see what we have. A few extra cards. And I'd like to let everyone know here before I get started that I have a new promotion for my private readings from November 15th to December 15th. And if you would like to book, you just need to visit my website. Okay, so to continue here. The card here, the judgment card, tells me that you're going to need to make a decision here. Very important here that could change everything for you. This decision includes not going back. Once you make this decision, it's almost as if you cannot change it. This talks to me about you have stopped loving someone, that you no longer feel the same about someone. And this tells me here that you want to search for the your north, your happiness. You are in the process of making a decision here, thinking it cautiously if it's better or worse for you, what should you do, how should you do it, and when. But here what I'm feeling is that you are taking on this attitude. You're Libra and you're an air sign, but here I feel that you are taking this tranquil, calm attitude. You don't want to rush. I'm going to take my time, but when I'm going to make the decision, but when it's my moment, you are very thinking, and you don't do things hastily or impulsively. So that's what I'm seeing here. This is the case. You convert yourself into the King of Cups that thinks of the pros and the cons to this situation. I feel here that you want to travel. You want to journey the world, and in some cases to move to a different place where you may feel better. And other cases, it could even be to find work in a different city. Whichever case you're looking at here, it doesn't look like you are counting on the approval of your partner here. And this here makes you feel upset. You're feeling that, at this point, really, you don't think that it makes sense to continue on this path together. That's what I feel here. Two people that are together for a certain reason, but in reality, it's that you have nothing in common anymore. And here you decide, if you no longer follow me in my projects and in my search, then I'm going to do this on my own. And that's what you have here. I feel that first there's an argument or a discussion, or maybe you've spoken about this many times, and the other person is not on board with this new adventure that you want to embark on. And that does happen sometimes. So let's see here what the Lenormand cards have to tell us. This tells me here that you're going to be very strong and firm on this decision. And you're either going to tell this person, you're going to support me, or I'm going to continue on my own. I don't feel that there's going to be many options for this person who is involved here. And here I'm seeing the letters E, M. It could be someone who's 51 years old. Let me see here. A relationship that's been going on for 15 years. The number 13 and 18. I don't know the relevancy there, but it could be a certain date, maybe, who are involved. But this is permanent here, and the day that you're going to tell them, because it will take you a little while to work up to this, you will never go back. So you're going to move forward with this, and this tells me here that you are going to leave someone behind, because you're going to do what your heart tells you to do. Okay, so you feel as though you've lived a different life for a very long time, but you need to follow your dreams now, and that's what you're going to do. Okay, so let's see what we have for everyone here of Libra for the Oracle of Whispers of Love. And hopefully you can bring a little piece of advice for love into your life. You may feel that even in this search, you will truly find the love of your life. And I don't know if maybe that's happened to someone, but it may be something you feel in your heart, that if you take a trip, you may find someone. Okay, so this card says here, the heart of the matter. Okay, so really we're looking at the center of the issues that you're facing here. And what it says here is that there is more going on than meets the eye. Recognize what this is all about. And I believe that really it does have a lot of relevancy with what we've seen here in the reading. It's almost as if it's talking about secrets and things that are hidden. Remember the second line, things that we don't want to say. Here in the third line, it's a desire of something that, you need to see if this person is on board or why they may not agree with you. There's many things, as this tells us, that are going to truly affect the decisions that you're going to make. I feel here that you have a lot of fantasies. I see the unicorn. I see a child sleeping and dreaming here about beautiful things. And here the decision is, are you part of my dreams or not? Okay, and I feel that some of you who are Libra may continue on your own, and others, your partner will decide to be part of it or not. Okay, Libra, I wish you all of the best, and if you would like to be part of my exclusive club for additional content, all you need to do is click on the join button at the bottom right-hand side of these videos, and then that way you will have the extra content that I will be creating throughout the month. Thank you so much to everyone. Please like my videos and comment on them, and everything that you write, I do read, and I do take into account all of your opinions. Thank you again so much, and take care.